Hello everyone, and how's everyone doing? Now, I'm going to discuss my wrestling accomplishments. So here it goes everyone. Back in 93, at the University of Vilpol, it's a college campus. So, we saw the WF show. It was a house show, it was awesome. We saw the Hall of Famer, Bret the Hitman Hart, with the WF belt. And of course he defended it. I forgot who he defended it with. It was an awesome show. I think it was my very first WF house show ever, because it was very close in our area. So it was terrific. Yes, I did buy a WF shirt. It was a Bret the Hitman Hart one, the pink one, with his face and whatnot. I don't have that shirt any longer because I think I outgrew it or it got faded, but it's what it is. But it was awesome. Bad part is, back in the day, in the 90s, 93, that sound system absolutely sucks, because back in the day they don't have good quality and that kind of certain stuff. But it's what it is. The seats was decent because we were in the basketball arena, with the University of Vilpol plays the ball in, when they play each year for March Madness or whatnot, you know what I'm saying? But the seats was okay, uncomfortable, but it was very reasonable seats. Then the following year, 94, my brother, myself, my dad, once again, we went to Chicago, Illinois, at the United Center where they host the Bulls and the Blackhawks, and I went to the WF for SummerSlam, the very first and only WF event, and we saw SummerSlam. We had great seats, and I think we got these tickets way in advance. This was before the internet was around, before YouTube and Twitter and Facebook. That's all mixed together, and we saw Undertaker versus Undertaker, Bret the Hitman Hart versus brother Owen Hart, rest in peace Owen Hart, in the classic steel cage match for the WF title match. That match was very long, but it was very entertainment. It was awesome. And then some other matches was on there, and it was very cool. Oh yeah, Diesel versus Razor Ramon, or in your cases, Scott Hall versus Kevin Nash. Dude, Diesel. So for the IC belt, and in the corner was Sweetness, Walter Payton, rest in peace, from the Bears, and his son was there. So I was part of history. Then I think 95 or 94, shoot, I don't know, but I went to myself, my dad, and my brother once again went to, before I discuss this real quickie, we went to Taste Chicago. We had great food and it raining. Then we took the cab to United Center for, guess what? Monday Nitro. And that was my only time. Same thing for my brother. So Monday Nitro, I don't know who was on the card. I don't know. I think it was Stinger, Hollywood, Hulk Hogan, and all good stuff. I know it was in the summertime because we went to Taste Chicago. It's the same thing with Alex, AK, I forget what his YouTube name is. Edge is the best one. They went to the Taste Tacoma. It's the same thing we do in Chicago, but it's called Taste Chicago. You guys get my drift? So it was awesome. Too bad WCW's not around anymore, but I was part of history. But I'm not too sure if any title changes at the time, but it was awesome. Then, if I went in 95, no. I just ordered a lot of stuff on pay-per-view, ordering, then I taped it, then I got rid of the tapes. I shouldn't have done that, but a few years later, I collect this stuff behind me, tapes, DVDs, Blu-rays, etc. Then, I think 96, nothing, 97, nothing, 98, nothing. I just watched on TV, Then 98, nothing, 2000, 2001, 2002, 3. Yes, 2003. I went to Judgment Day in Charlotte, North Carolina, with Brock Lesnar versus The Big Show in that awesome strap match with myself and my mother because she wants to visit her friends, so we did that, and we had a good time, and we saw the main event, and then '04, we went to WrestleMania 20, my mom, myself, awesome time. Then that was my very first WrestleMania '04 at the Madison Square Garden, a lot of history, and then we went to WrestleMania 26, my dad, myself, my mom, because my dad has his brother and my aunt lives out there, so we visited there, had a good time. I discussed that my WrestleMania 26 journey. Check out that video. And what else? I went to Extreme Rules this past April with my friend Nick. So awesome stuff. I really want to see Money in the Bank cash in, like Steven Breach said in one of his videos. That's why I got this idea. What else? I saw Backlash once. Judgment Day, I think 8, when Edge is on the front cover. That was a decent pay-per-view. Any pay-per-view is coming to Chicago, I'd definitely go. Speaking of pay-per-views coming to Chicago, I went to Money Bank 2011, CM Punk, John Cena. That was a great match. And Money Bank with the Daniel Bryan one and the real one. And we all know what happened to that. The real become champion, and same thing for Daniel Bryan. And he was the biggest heel ever in a while. Yes, no, and people hate him and love him. So I was part of history at the LC Arena. And what else? There's so many. Oh yeah, I went to my very first TNA house show. I forgot what year. I think '09, I think, with my friend Nick. Actually, I went to 2 house shows. One of them was at the fairgrounds. It was raining. I had a chance to meet some TNA celebrities, wrestlers, but it was raining, so I canceled it. I met Don West. I got his autograph. I just bought the grab bag for like $10 at the time. I know he's not with TNA anymore. That sucks. But and I went to another TNA house show. It was awesome. It was indoors, I think. Yeah, indoors with my friend Nick. And we had a great time. I know Nick met RVD in my area, but I was with my brothers. Visited my brother at that time. Damn, oh well. Hopefully I can meet RVD sooner than later before he retires. What else? That's about it. Oh yeah, this past November went to Survivor Series, so I got all 3 original pay-per-views. The only one I really want to go to is Royal Rumble. So I know a lot of people I know on YouTube are definitely going to Rumble in Arizona. I know I got family in Arizona, but I'm not going this year. Maybe in the future I'll go to Rumble and I'll be all set. I really like to go to every WWE pay-per-views. I really want to go to TNA pay-per-view. I really want to go to a ROH show. I know they have them a lot in Chicago. So, I like to spread my wings with not just the E. I'm a heart and soul with the E. I mean, once in a while I watch TNA, but it's not like the same like it used to be. I have TNA DVDs in my room, but I like the old school stuff, like the WWE. But I always will be a WWE fan for life. You know what I'm saying? Like the NWO used to say back in the day. That's it for my journey about my wrestling accomplishments. I really like to meet some other wrestlers. I met Kristen, Lita, who else? Chris Masters. No big time superstars. A lot of mid-carders, you know what I'm saying? Never met Triple H, The Undertaker, or so on. They never come to the Chicago area. Hopefully, whoever comes to the Chicago World Wheels in February, I definitely, or is it February or March? I'm not too sure about, but I'll definitely do some video footage, and that's about it. And I hopefully go to more Raws. I've been so many Raws before, I can't keep track. I know this past September, my brother and myself went to Raw, and what I said earlier, myself and my friend Nick with the Extreme Rules. Hopefully I go to more pay-per-views in 2013. Have a good one, and let me know what kind of wrestling accomplishments you did in the past or in the future we like to go to. Hopefully I'll go to WrestleMania in the future. I might go to WrestleMania 29 if you're gonna ask. I'm just gonna watch it on TV like everyone else is doing. Have a good one, and thanks for watching. And go Bears this Sunday. Later.